Hello everybody, this is Demetrius Wilson with Human Relations BA 107. I'm going to give you guys a quick tutorial on utilizing TalonNet just in case you've never used it before, or if you used it before and I'm utilizing certain sections that you haven't used in other classes. So when you log into TalonNet, you'll see up here you have all your classes, but the one that we're most interested right now is BA 107 24983 2014 FA for fall. Go ahead and click on that. When you click on that, all of your information for that particular class will come up. I guess I didn't click it right. And as you can see, in the home section, you'll typically see a video that I would have recorded just so we have a visual connection between me and the students to just give you guys some instructions and announcements on welcome to the class. So if you just go ahead and click there, it'll actually have the video. It'll play the video for you and give my about 2 to 3 minutes of instructions in regards to the class. Over on the right side, you'll see the recent announcements. So these are the Chapter 1 instructions. So we have 15 chapters, 15 weeks, works out perfectly. So in Chapter 1 instructions, you see has your reading assignment, has your assignment for the lecture, and what you need to submit for that. It also has what you need to submit after you watch your supplemental video, and then it has the Chapter 1 quiz. So we'll have a quiz for every week, 15 weeks, 15 quizzes, and then just a little note to tell you to have a good day and a great week. And if you look on the other side, home is where we start, and then announcements. You see the announcement on the right side, but if you ever need to go over and check to see if there are any announcements, you'll see over here and you click on Chapter 1 instructions. Now before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead and change my role to a student just so you make sure that you see everything the way that you will see it as opposed to the way that I would see it. So if I go back to home, nothing changes there. That's why I don't need to redo that part for you, but it'll just have the video and have the recent announcements. But when you click on announcements, as opposed to the view that I have where I've already created the announcements for you, you're just going to see the announcements that I've made live. And so I've only made live Chapter 1 instructions, so you can click there and you'll see there's the information that you need. You can utilize your calendar. As you can see, there'll be nothing on the calendar right now because I'm recording this video well in advance, but when you get closer to the start of the semester for this particular class, you will see things there on the calendar. When you go to discussion forums, if I post something to say, hey, here's a general question, I want everybody to answer it, respond to someone else's response on the forum, things of that nature, those will be posted here in class discussions. Could have a question that you may post for me, but I will say the best way to reach me is via email as opposed to posting things in the forum or posting things in the chat room. And here's a student lounge just in case you guys want to talk amongst yourselves, bounce some ideas off of each other, maybe utilize the student forum to discuss the discussion questions that are in the lecture for each chapter. Chat room, same thing. You can go ahead and chat. Sometimes students will put questions for me in the chat room that they think other students may want the answers to. No problem with that, but I don't view that as often. I do check it to see, but I'm always checking my emails to ensure that I follow up with, and correspond with all of you. The syllabus, if you click on the syllabus, it's right here. Everything that you need to know. All the specifics, logistics of the class, course description, student learning outcomes, right? Your required text, but remember that the text is loaded into TalonNet, and we'll go over that shortly. Student learning outcomes, so those are all the things that you'll need to be able to do when the class has been completed. Class schedule, so we have our schedule down to a T, has a class date. Your reading assignments and class date, because it's online, you have the whole week. You have your reading assignment, you have your quiz that will be due. It'll be test number 1, test number 2, so we'll have 4 tests, and also a project that's due. Shows you the assignment, shows you all the due dates. Also gives you a little grid to tell you what each assignment, quiz, test, and project paper are worth, totaling our 800 points for your total grade. and what our percentages will be and equating to your grade at the end of the semester. Everything else, you can read all of that on your own. That is your syllabus. Now, our lessons, that will be very important. It's kind of like your video library. So for every chapter, I've completed a chapter 1 lecture where I went through the PowerPoint and sort of went over that, but then also gave you guys some real world examples. So if you just click on one of those hyperlinks, you'll see that it will take you directly to the video that you need to watch. So for every chapter, there'll be my lecture, and then there will also be some supplemental lectures that are very applicable to the subject matter that we will be studying and discussing. So you see, if you just click on that, it goes straight to the lecture that I created for organizational behavior. You can see, have it turned down a little bit lower, but you can hear it right there. Then we have our resources, and I want to give a big shout out to Dr. Bob Livingston for putting all of the textbook chapters here in TalonNet. It will definitely save you guys some money. So if you see, you just click there and you will have the chapter 1 PDF that you can go through and utilize and read, and it'll be just like you have the textbook in front of you. Now, I know some people may not like electronic copies, but I will tell you, hey, this is like the greatest thing that you could have as opposed to the book right in front of you. So everything is definitely sitting right there. Great thing that Bob has done for the students. So it's all right there, all your textbook chapters 1 through 15. Assignments. Any assignments that you have due, I only have one posted in there right now. It's your chapter 1 lecture. You click on the assignment and it says watch chapter 1 lecture and write a half page about the topics most relative to your current position. Please indicate how you would utilize the organizational behavior tips provided in this chapter to improve your standing as an ideal employee. Upload your Word document to your Dropbox once complete. Alright, and we'll get to the Dropbox in just a second. So your assignments will be there, and these 2 arrows, if you can see, if you click on that, that's just your refresh button. Tests and quizzes, those will also be in this section. You just go and you'll be able to click on that. Now, I came in as a student just to test things, as I always do, and I clicked on it, so I don't have a hyperlink here anymore. But when you come down, you'll be able to click on it, and I'll tell you right now, your first quiz will have multiple choice, it'll have true and false, and it'll also have fill in the blank. Well, they will all be terms that you should be very familiar with. Now, your Dropbox is right here. If you want to add a document to your Dropbox, which you will have to, because that's where I'm asking you to upload all of your assignments, which will be 2 a week, so you'll end up with 30 assignments. You just go over, hover over Add, and you click Upload Files. And just like you're attaching a document to an email or something of that nature, and then you just go ahead and attach it to the Dropbox and you upload it, and I have it, and then I grade it and remove it from there. But like I said, keep yourself a human relations folder so that you have backups just in case. So you see how it works like that? You just choose the file, put it in there, and upload files now. Gradebook is there, just in case you want to keep some tabs on your grades. Try my best to update those as quickly as possible for you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. But you can see if I put in just the lecture assessment and then the chapter 1 quiz right now, that's in the first week, that's all that you'll have for your grade. Well, actually, you'll have a chapter 1 assessment for one of the supplemental videos, so you have 3 things in there in the grade book. So just a quick tutorial going over TalonNet and how it works. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I wouldn't say that I'm the expert at TalonNet, but I typically don't receive any questions that I can't answer on TalonNet. So, use me as a resource. I don't think for most things that you would need to go to our IT department for any assistance. So just wanted to let you guys know that I'm here to help you, and this is a great tool to have. It's a very smooth, functional a web database to run your online class through. So as always, have a good day and a great week.